Here's my impression of an ICE agent coming home to his wife after a day of seeing millions of Americans walking the streets protesting ICE. So, first, he walks in the door and he has trouble getting off his tactical vest because he's just so out of shape. He finally gets it off, he throws it to the ground, he looks at his wife and he says, "Hello, my wife. You know, it's really too bad that all of these Americans don't like ICE because every single one of them should probably just be in jail. I don't even care if it's more than half of America. All of them should be in jail." And then his wife just looks at him and she says, and then he looks at his wife and he says, "Wow, I'm so glad that you just agree with me about every single thing I say, no matter what." And then the wife looks at him and she says, and then he looks at his wife and says, "So what did you do all day without me, my wife?" And then the wife says, and then the ICE agent goes, "Wow, I'm just so glad that all you do is sit home all day thinking about how wonderful of a man I am." And then the wife says, and then the ICE agent goes, "You know what? You are right. You really are the best woman that ever existed. You're so much better than all my other wives and girlfriends who didn't like when I beat them up. Really is too bad." And then the wife just says, "Okay." That's the end of that absurd impression.